Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and I am here with my final Navratri makeup tutorial for you all. So if you want to know how I got this super subtle glam makeup look on myself, then please continue watching. Starting off with my eyebrows. So first I'm taking the Faces Ultime Pro eyebrow pencil in the shade dark brown, and I'm creating an outline for my eyebrows. So yeah, I'm just drawing two lines on the top and the bottom of my eyebrows. Then I'm going to be taking the Benefit Foolproof Eyebrow Powder in the shade 05 Deep. So I'm just using the lighter shade from the kit, and I'm using an angled brush to fill in my eyebrows, and I'm using soft upwards feathery strokes to fill the eyebrows in. Then I'm taking the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Concealer in the shade Deep, and I'm going to apply that as a base for my eyeshadows and also to clean underneath my eyebrows. Then I'm using a big blending brush and blending out the concealer. Now I'm taking a bit of loose powder on a blending brush and setting the concealer in place so that there is no crease whatsoever when I'm done with the eye makeup. Then I'm going to pick up this INGLOT and Jennifer Lopez collection, and this is the shade called Cafe Au Lait, and this is a matte finish. So I'm running that through my crease using a blending brush, and this is going to act as a transition shade. This is like a really nice warm brown eyeshadow. Then I'm going to be taking my NYX Ultimate Multi-Finish eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna first pick up that corally shade and then run that through my crease. And I'm using a tapered blending brush this time. I'm also applying the same coral eyeshadow on the outer corners of my eyes using the same brush. Then I'm gonna be picking up this matte brown shade from the same palette on the same brush, and I'm gonna deepen up the outer V of my eyes. And whatever is left on my brush, I'm going to bring it through the crease as well to define the crease a bit more. Then I'm going to be taking this really shimmery pinkish coralish kind of a shade from the same palette on a flat shader brush and apply that on the remainder of my eyelids. Again, taking the coral shade from the same palette, and I'm going to blend the shimmery shade with the outer corners of my eyes. I want the coral to be quite visible on the eyelid, so I'm just packing and blending the eyeshadow on the outer V. Then I'm going to create a thin winged eyeliner using the Coloressence Supreme Black Eyeliner. This is a very inexpensive and really good quality eyeliner. This is super underrated. Moving on to the face, I'm going to take the NYX Angel Veil Primer and dotting that onto my face and blending it out using my fingertips. This is like a really nice smoothening and mattifying primer. Then I'm going to take the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C13, and I'm going to conceal all of the pigmentation on my face, such as the dark circles, the pigmentation around my mouth, and the acne spots. So this concealer is like a bit warmer and orangey on my skin tone, so it kind of corrects and conceals at the same time. So I'm using the same big blending brush that I used for my eyelids and blending everything out, and it is very easy to blend as well, and it adds a nice coverage too. For foundation, I'm using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter foundation in the shade 370. So I'm going to dot that on my entire face and blend it out using the PAC buffing brush. So this is a very mattifying foundation and it lasts throughout the day, so I like this for any special occasions. Again, gonna take the Flower Beauty concealer and highlight my face. So I'm gonna draw a few stripes underneath my eyes in like a V shape, and then on the center of my forehead, on the bridge of my nose, on top of my eyebrows, on my cupid's bow and my chin. And this is like a very full coverage concealer as well, and it is self-setting, so it lasts for a very long time. Then I'm taking my favorite PAC 212 brush and blending out all of the highlighted areas. For cream contour, I'm using the NYX Wonder stick contouring stick. So I'm taking the contouring side from the stick and I'm gonna chisel out my features. So I'm gonna draw this underneath the hollows of my cheeks, a little bit on my temple, on my forehead, my jawline, under my chin, alongside my nose, above my top lip and beneath my bottom lip. And then I'm gonna blend it out using the Real Techniques contouring brush, and I'm using upward strokes to blend out the contour on my cheeks. And this is also a very creamy and easy to blend contouring stick. Then I'm using a smaller blending brush from Miniso to blend out the nose contour and the contour around my mouth. Now to set everything in place and to bake, I'm using my favorite Bharat and Dorris loose powder in the number 05. So I'm using the sponge that comes along with the loose powder to bake underneath my eyes. I'm taking the powder alongside my nose as well, and also patting the powder on my forehead, on my laugh lines and my chin. Then I'm gonna finish off my eyes. So I'm taking the Kiko Milano color Kajal in the shade Forest Green, and I'm gonna line my lower waterline and my lower lash line thickly, and this is gonna add a nice pop of color to my makeup. And my jewelry also has a lot of green in it, so this is gonna coordinate with my jewelry. Again, taking the INGLOT X JLO matte eyeshadow, and I'm gonna blend underneath the green coal that I applied so that nothing looks harsh and everything would look blended and seamless. Then I'm gonna take a different kohl from Kiko Milano. This is their intense kohl. So I'm only drawing on the outer corners of my lower lash line. Then I'm gonna take an angled brush and dab the brush on top of the kajal like that, and I'm gonna create a double winged eyeliner. So I'm gonna be feathering the brush outwards parallel to the wing that I created using the liquid eyeliner, but I'm going to leave a bit of a gap, and that creates that double winged eyeliner. And I'm going to take my time and do this step. Now to define the double wing further, I'm going to take a bit of concealer on a very thin eyeliner brush, and I'm going to define the gap right in between both the liners, and this is going to accentuate the double winged liner further. Now I'm going to brush off all of the excess powder away from my face. I'm going to set the rest of the face as well using the same loose powder. For contouring, I'm using a current favorite. This is the NYKAA Skin Genius Compact Powder in the shade Toasty Tan. It looks quite light on camera, but it comes out much darker and it's the perfect contouring shade on me. So I'm just applying that wherever I did the cream contour. And this is like a very smooth and blendable powder as well, so I am really loving this powder. Again, using a smaller blending brush for the nose contour and to go under my lips. For blusher, I'm taking this beautiful blusher from Colorbar. This is their Cheek Illusion blush in the shade Bronzing Glaze, which is like a fleshy coral toned blush, and it is a matte finish. So I'm just applying that on the apples of my cheeks. A little bit goes a long way because it is very pigmented. For highlighter, I'm using the Lakmé Absolute Moonlit Highlighter. I'm only using the bronzy shade from the duo. So I'm just applying that on the tops of my cheekbones, on the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow and my chin. Then I'm going to mix the both shades from the duo and apply that as an inner corner highlight. Then for mascara, I'm taking the Benefit They Are Real mascara, and I'm gonna coat my top and bottom eyelashes generously. Coming to the lips, I'm taking the MAC lip liner in the shade Chestnut, which is like a deep cool toned brown, and I'm gonna line and slightly overdraw my lips. For lipstick, I'm using the NYKAA Demi matte lipstick in the shade Basic, which is like a warm rusty brown corally shade. So I'm just applying that on my entire lips, and I felt like I need a bit more of glossiness to my lips, so I'm taking the BALM Plump Your Pucker lip gloss in the shade Exaggerate. So I'm just applying that to the centers of my lips, and this is gonna make my lips look really juicy and pouty. And I also added a pair of falsies off camera. Those are the PAC Mink eyelashes in M71. I added a bindi and the matching earrings to the jewelry. Now to set and lock my makeup in place, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible setting spray. So I'm just spraying that and locking everything in place, and that finishes this real subtle glam makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please do give this video a huge thumbs up, comment, and do not forget to subscribe for more such videos from me. And I shall see you all soon in my next video. Bye.